All right, here's an exercise that I see done quite a lot and given to a lot of people with knee trouble. Very similar to the pistol squat, really, and I see this a lot in ACL rehab programs that people are given this for a quad strengthening exercise, and it certainly is, but it's quad strengthening at the cost of how you move, which really will set you up for an ACL injury, believe it or not. So, and I'm going to show you why. All right, so firstly, this is what it looks like. This is the exercise I'm talking about. This is where people sort of sit on a chair and they're trying to squat down, and you can see here I'm trying to create the good alignment through my leg so that I don't have any rolling in through the knee or the foot or the hip. And I'm sort of doing an alright job there. I'm not too unhappy with that. All right, but you won't see what the real problem is until I go side on. So I'm going to show you the main problem. So that first part, I don't have a problem with that, but what you'll see side on here is where I do have the problem. All right, and so if I do the exercise again for you, you'll see that as I go to get in position, and you'll see as I go down, right there. All right, now this is where the ACL injuries will happen, because I'm trying to stay straight. All right, because there's no way, the way that this is set up, that I'm going to actually be able to do this and not. I won't be able to sit down if I was to do it correctly, which I'll show you in a second. So I'm pretty much loading up my knee big time. This is why the quads are getting hammered, which is why it's a good quad strengthening exercise, so my quad on my left leg. But this is really dangerous, because this is actually where we see ACL injuries happen, from people landing too straight. They have no hip movement. They have a very minimal hip movement because they're just flexing entirely at the knee, where the glutes and the hamstrings are really the ones that should be absorbing the shock with a little bit of the quad. All right, you just cannot control a landing like that at high speed. So sure, you're going to be developing quad strength, but you're actually teaching your brain, this is how I want to land. This is the way I want to do this through endless repetitions of this. It's such a crap exercise. I would never give this to anyone to do like this. All right, so you can see, like, look at that, that is an awful. These are the pistol squat, and you can see, like, I'm just really loading up my knee big time, and you can tell because of the angle there, and my body's there, where really my body should be there. I should be the same. That's a true squat, when the angles are parallel, not when this is straight like that. That's awful. All right, so what should it look like? Well, if I remove the bench, you see the difference. Now this is a single leg squat I would prefer. You'll see how I've loaded my bum out backwards. See how my trunk is flexed over? The same angle as my shin. Not a very good straight line there, but and you'll also see when I move this how my leg actually moves in the air. See how it moves backwards. See that backward part? So this leg here is moving backwards as I squat down. So as I squat down, see how it moves back? That's my hip doing that. So this is all hip going there with a bit of knee, where the other one was all knee, no hip. All right, so just a terrible way to show someone how to squat, or a single leg squat, I should say. This is how you want to do it. And then you see how it looks so much like a running action? The other one looks nothing like a running action. That is not a running action. That is, I don't know what the hell that is, but it's not a running action. That is just awful. All right, so you're actually trying to, I don't know what it's trying to do, but other than strengthen the quads, but muscle strength at the expense of movement is never a good thing. All right, and in this case, it's terrible. So to avoid doing this exercise at all, and just do the other one that I've just shown you. You'll get way more out of it, and you'll develop the strength where you should have had it in the first place. All right, so I hope that gives you a bit of information on how to do that, and I'll see you in our next video.